Good morning. How are you? It's Wednesday, what, November 12th? Yeah, it's the day after Veterans Day. The government is still shut down. Folks on the Hill are debating a bill to reopen the government. And the Republicans have new asks for all of us, that if their phone was in any way tapped, they have the right to be paid $500,000 by American taxpayers every single time. I'm sorry, not tapped. Looked into by Jack Smith, which I assume the man must have had some kind of warrant or a FOIA request or a... So anyway, my whole point is, if Republicans would like to be paid $500,000, then they need to hire an attorney and go to court, like the rest of us would have to do, and sue for that, right? They would have to sue Jack Smith personally, directly, or perhaps the DOJ. I don't know. Either way, the person who should be paying out that money, if there was indeed a harm, right, it ought to be Jack Smith or the DOJ or who, you know what I mean? Not American taxpayers. Furthermore, I believe that a judge and a jury should be the one to assign the reward for such harm. You all are so slighted every fucking day. Anyway, I don't, will that pass and make it? Everything is a grift for them, so I have no idea. I'm tired of caring. I should. I do care. That's not it. Just for this moment, I don't want to care anymore this morning. I don't want to give them any more of my time. So, I'm going to take my little derpy Christmas tree here. I'm going to make it pretty. And I thought, if you would like to look at something else for a minute, you can hang out. I'm glad you're here. I'm sitting on a stool. My lower back is giving me a hard time. It happens. Usually, it gets really bad around my, monthly. And so, but if I get up and move around, it makes it better. And I should probably stop. Oh, my problem is I'll sit and curl up in a ball, right? And I need to straighten out. Anyway. So I have a tote of stuff that I have been dragging around for the last 20 years. Just some crafting bits and shits. Can you see that? Oh, you can see it. See this tote there? There, okay. So, I'm gonna take all that stuff. I'm gonna stick it in this tree. I did put lights on it yesterday. I know it's broad daylight. I don't think you're gonna be able to tell if I turn them on. Can you see this? Wait. There you go. I use a power switch so I can turn it on and off at night. Okay, so I'm gonna stick some stupid shit in there. Try and think of something else. Where should I put this? Just stick it in there somewhere, okay? Make it look pretty. Okay. It'll end up looking like a department store tree, is what I get accused of. I like decorating a tree. Plus I can get in here and kind of, some of these branches are still squishy, you know? I'm gonna fill in the holes. I love a craft store. It's been a while. I haven't had to spend any money in a while. Ooh, golly. Ask any hobbyist. I think my mom's got a room full of yarn. Use it up. Don't buy more. We've been doing like movie marathons around here. About 7 p.m. at night. Or 5. It gets dark so early now. We thought we'd come out as a family and just find something to watch. So we caught the new Frankenstein by Guillermo del Toro on Netflix. It was pretty good. Personally, I can't tell you the number of times that I've read the actual book, because that's a fact. It was part of my job once. So I was like, oh dear God, here we go with this story again. But he put an interesting, it was something new. It was different. It was told from a different point of view, so I was able to really enjoy it again, like it was fresh and new. And the actor who plays the creature, the monster, Adam, I loved it. I appreciated it a lot. Oscar Isaac was great. I forget the young man's name who plays the creature. My youngest knows it. He's a fan. Holy cow, I got all kinds of little berries over here, but nothing way up top. Okay. We need to move there around it a bit. Do I have more? Did I move that one around? I got this weird branch with like, supposed to be a little ice stuff on it, right? I don't know, it was part of something and I tore it apart so I could make decor on my tree. Some stupid floral, you know, whatevers. Stick them in there, make it pretty. And they just kind of grab onto the tree, right? And they, here, find you a spot to jam in there. There, and they don't move. There we go. Oh, you know what I should have done is put the, I have some garland. Maybe I should have hung the garland first. It's too late now. Too late now. There we go. All sorts of tat. Have I mentioned I'm a bit of a maximalist? If you haven't caught on by now. Borderline techie. That's me. Stick you in there. Are you falling off of there? That looks ugly. You don't want that. You know, I didn't really think they'd get this thing, the government, back open until after Thanksgiving, which is the last week of November this year instead of usually like the 3rd. I feel like Thanksgiving comes earlier than it is this year. But did I turn this thing around? Why do I have so many holes on this side? Who'd I lose? Who fell? You fell? You fell down here. Come here. Oh, yeah, yeah. And they also put in a provision to not send $40 billion to Argentina, and the Republicans said, no, we need to give money to Argentina. Americans are supposed to kick rocks and pay for that. Thanks, GOP. Really outdone yourself. You know, And I'd get bent and yell about all kinds of senators that stabbed us all in the back, like John Fetterman, but Jesus God, that's nothing new, is it? I don't know. That man is not a pro-working man. That's all I can say. He's not. Stop lying. I want to put this one up here. Stick him up here. Stick him way up here. Okay. There we go. It's looks like popcorn's exploded. You know, I was half tempted this year. I thought, wouldn't it be fun? We should pop some popcorn and put it on a string and put it around the tree. But, you know, I live in a trailer house on a prairie, so I don't want mice in my house. They're always finding their way in somehow, right? But does this look lopsided? Like it's got more on the... No, that was fine, okay. But mice don't really bother me. Mostly up here, it's more like meadow voles. We caught one in the kitchen sink several years ago. We found a way to scoop him up in a box, and then we took him out back and, you know, released him into the wild so he could go make 1,000 more babies. Yeah. It's warm, you know, they come in. Doesn't have anything to do with your home either. You should know that. I mean, I know that, but my husband's always working on very, 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 very expensive new build homes. And guess who always has mice in them? Doesn't have anything to do with the price or, you know, they're coming in from the cold. Okay, they find a way in. Look at, I don't know if I like that. It's not working out for me. Get in there. Should I put the garland on it first? I have a couple strings of this. I like this Scandinavian sort of motif for Christmas. But they're short strings, right? So what I do is I just loop it back and forth in the front instead of all the way around, you know what I mean? Because we just kind of hide it in the end. Around here. There you go. We're gonna burn this string up real fast. How come this one looks all goofy and shot? Yeah, I should have put the garland up first. That's okay. And then done the twigs. Come here. I'll hide you in there. Hide in there. I mean, that's fine. It's kind of in there. It's a small little, you know, what I should have done is maybe put them a little further apart because I have little red bobbies, or bulbs, I guess, wood knots. Can't even see it. I don't know. Oh, it's warm in here. Hang on. Okay. There. That was better. My temp was starting to raise. Okay. I think I need these two to be further apart. There's no way to do that. No, because it ends right there. Okay, come here. I have in the past done it up and down. Let's try again. From here. It's the, there you go. I don't like that either. Is it in the same exact place it was when I started? It's meant to have a Scandinavian look, as my father-in-law calls all of us. We're mostly up this far north, you know, some kind of Norwegian, Danish. My side's Danish. I don't know. And then you got your Germans from Russia up this way. You know how that happened? So apparently, you know, Catherine the Great, she becomes the Tsarina of Russia. She was originally from, well, what we call Germany nowadays. I think she was from Prussia, or, you know, like, I don't know what the hell it was called back then. Anyway, so she marries the Tsar, and she moves to Russia. While she's there, her family, community, lineage, her people, go through a famine. And she says, tell you what, we have all this farmland over here in Russia. Why don't you move in and plow up the ground and have a nice place to live? And so a bunch of them did. A bunch of Germans moved to Russia. And then, I don't know, 70, 80 years went by and everybody forgot how much they loved Catherine the Great. And they said, who the hell are all these foreigners? We should get them the hell out of here. You need to go. And so all those Germans from Russia had to pack up and leave. And they did. And they settled out here. Everybody's just running from hate. All the time. Hate and hunger, right? Harry, how about you just go hide back here somewhere? I don't know where to end this. Just throw you all the way back. Okay. Danish, well, my dad, well, I didn't have much of I didn't know him very well at all. I met him once when I was 30. I wasn't impressed. He was, well, he's deceased now. Nobody bothered to tell me. That's okay, probably because I didn't bother to care. Yeah, he was a Sicilian. My mother met him in the service. Yeah, I was in But like an Army Ranger, he jumped out of planes. Here, you know what? I'll let you calm down this way. Okay, fine. Come here. Fill all this in, make it nice. Some berries for the birds. Just some stupid floral things that I hang on to forever. Stick them in here. Some of them don't even have a little, you know, stick metal pin on them anymore. They're just, that's fine. You know what you can do with them? Just set them in there. They don't go anywhere. Oh my heavens, it's warm in here. I need to turn the heat down. One second. I can't do 70. That's too warm. Okay. Where's that? Hang on. There we go. Box with the decorations in it, like you know, for my kids. Where can we stick the dinosaur here? Got a few of them. My youngest is a real big fan of dinosaurs. Always has been. Everybody else's babies were watching, you know, Baby Einstein. Mine watched that too, but Jurassic Park all the time. Loved it. Some bells here. Some little stockings. Very homespun look that I like. Oh, ooh, that back. I might have to take some ibuprofen. Or, yeah. Ibuprofen. It's got a little fandom going too. Stick him up here. He's kind of in the corner there, isn't he? Nobody's gonna be able to see him. That's fine. Here, we'll put it down here. He's got a little more room to hang and sway. There we go. Okay. A couple of wood cuttings. I don't know. Stupid shit I've picked up over the ages. I like them. heavy and fell off. Oh, son of a... Okay. My Lord, am I warm today, too. I wouldn't do for, I don't know, menopause or a hysterectomy. One of the two needs to happen. I don't want to do this anymore. Okay. That one keeps spinning the wrong way. Get in there. There you go. Okay. Let's see. What my kids made, right? Not just for my children, but the ones that they actually made out of a, soup can lid. Of some little community project or something. I'm not sure. It's cute. Some little fake acorns. What is your problem? Why are you bent? What? Yeah? Nobody cares. No. I promise you. Do you want to go outside? That might be too heavy. Ah, he's tucked back there. That's fine. What's this one doing? Just sticking out, doing nothing. Here, come here. Get back in there. There you go. String. This is a string. Some, I really like that. I picked that up at a place in South Dakota. It was a local little side store. You know what I mean? I sure like, my mother was telling me that she was crocheting snowflakes last night, which I thought was, oh, that gives me a reason to learn how to crochet. I'd like to know how to do that. Yeah, let's cover this hole up right here. I like the snowflakes. They're pretty. Would you like to go outside, dog face? No, he's curled back up on the couch. He's fine. Okay. You know, this one is so pretty. It's green. Let's put him up somewhere else. Okay. Little cardinal birds. Those are my grandma loved them. So keep her in mind. Let's see. We'll stick you up here. Another snowflake. And an acorn that was attached to it. It's kind of a big one. Let's hang him down here. Let's see. Is that another one? My youngest made that. I think that was in honor of, it was an animated series on TV. I can't remember the name of it. It was a young boy, and he had like these three, were they three? There might have been more than three. Like warriors that would protect him. What the heck was that called? Anyway. I want to call a Charles. Nah, it wasn't a Charlie, right? It wasn't a Charles. It's right there. I can't think of it. It'll come to me. Watch, like, in the middle of the night in 4 days. I'll think of it. It's something like somebody's fantastic world or somebody's incredible world. Huh, I actually painted that one about, oh heavens, probably 20, 30 years ago. Look at it, paint's all chipping off. You know what? I have some Sharpies close by. let's fix this. Got an orange, right? Got a little carrot nose here. Can you see this? See how the paint's kind of coming off? I'm gonna make sure I'm still in the, I'm just gonna color it in. Think that marker's gonna work? Am I gonna chip off the, son of a gun. Do I have bigger ones? I have bigger, fatter markers somewhere. I'll put him aside and come back to it later. I'll fix it. Okay, we'll keep going. What is stuck? Oh, that matches the Chewy. Needs a buddy. There. Yoda. Stick him down there. This Chewbacca's over here. There you go. Ooh, stop bending over. Okay. That hurt? Okay. A little acorn here I'm gonna throw on here. Hey, look at that, it's coming together, huh? I can see the whole picture in the screen instead of just what's in front of my face. Oh, little. I can't tell you off the top of my head what they're called. But I think you're supposed to put little treats in them. This is just a replica of the actual thing, right? Like you didn't have a little woven gift cup, you know, put dry herbs in it or something. Anyway. Oh, it's cute. Throw it on there. My mother bought me one year. It matches my mixer. Sure. I'll stick it up here. Oh no, he's cracked on one side, so we'll turn it around. Okay, that's fine. This one, snowflakes. Like there isn't enough snow. Snow, 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 snow. My mother's sister made that for me, for my firstborn, my oldest. Still have it. Stick it somewhere. There we go. And some wood cuttings. Tat. Little Santa face. Santa baby. Ba-da-do-do-do-do-do-do for me. I heard down the chimney tonight. Oh, and then we have Finn and Jake. This is my doggo's namesake. That's why we named him Finn. So, we're fans. Oh, let's throw these guys up here somewhere. Whoop, whoop. We lost a globe. Stay in there. Just bend that branch up a little. There you go. Another snowflake. You just sit in there? Just sit in there for me. There you go. Oh. My husband, his mother made that. That would have been his 4th birthday. Or Christmas, excuse me. We have a few of them. She gave them to us, and I hang them up. For me. Not that she still sets up a tree and all that, but I don't know. Depending on who you are, audience, listening to this, your parents, you know, if they're still here, they'll go through this thing. Christ, I swear my mother's been doing it ever since she was about 40. Like, she'd give me a rundown about life insurance policies, and that was back in the day, right? Like, when I would have been younger and would have had to look after my younger brother if something were to happen. But she's been planning her demise every day since then, I swear. So they start to give things away, is where I'm going with that. They will start to shift things that they've held on to from other people or themselves, you know, because number one, once they're gone, they don't want everybody to have to go through all their stuff. Like, I know that's been a goal of my mom's and my mother-in-law's now for the last handful of years. They want to make sure the basement is not full of boxes for their kids to have to go through, so we get some of it before then. Oh, little deer, what do I got on you here? There's some pink something. Like, something, my hands are dirty, Dusty? Let me wipe this off. There we go. It was a little dusty. I washed it off. I'm gonna let it dry. Excuse me. Okay. What else? More snowflakes. Where's the string here? There. Little bell from the, that's the other one. I think my youngest was 2, maybe, when Polar Express came out. So it's another one we watch every year. My God. We went through a period of time where that kid watched that movie through July every single day. Like, I was sick to death of Tom Hanks. But kid loved it. There you go. Let's see. Huh, that one. I painted that one. Isn't that cute? It was one of our first ones. My oldest and I were alone together for quite a while before I met my husband. Anyway, I didn't do too bad of a job. Little Santa figurine. I do have some in here with my kids' names on them. And their faces. I got frames with pictures of them. What else is in here? Another acorn. Some more of my husband's. That's from '78. That's cute. Underneath the Christmas tree, more than you and I have another little heart in here. I know I have two of them. I've got like 2 different boxes of stuff. And I've got, I have to show you, I have this Norfolk pine. I decorate the Norfolk pine lightly because his branches are very wispy, right? So you can't hang anything too heavy off of those. Did I hang the other pencil Santa up? I kind of like these. They look like little pencils. Oh, no, here he is. Bought a pair of them once. Do you know what those are? So I have one of those green ceramic Christmas trees. That was my grandmother's. It's probably an electrical wiring hazard because the cord on it is just oof. But I drag it out and I turn it on every year, so I'll have to show you. I need to put these aside though, so I don't lose track of them. What else we got in here? In this box, before I go to another box, here, take these out for the Norfolk pine. We'll put those on there. We have a table runner and some candle holders, some nesting trees, like Russian dolls. Actually, I don't know. My mom had them when I was a kid, and then when I had kids, my kids thought it was the funnest thing in the whole wide world, so my mother gave it over to me. So I have right, like a little decor. We'll set it out. They kind of topple over, but they're adorable. I don't know, a candle holder. A snowman who's lost a twig. He should have another one coming out of here somewhere. We'll have to find one and super glue it in there. That's fine. Let's see. Let's look in the other box. Because I have a feeling I'm missing things. Okay. Like the second one of these. And the deer. Oh, yeah. Ha! I found it. This tote is a bit like a Mary Poppins carpet bag. There. Where should we stick this? I have some other shit. I don't know. You know what I'll do? Is I'll step back and look at it for several days and then find more stuff and stick it in there. Oh, it looks kind of pretty, huh? A little modest tree right there. Let's turn on the lights. Even though it's broad daylight. What do you think? No star, no angel look, because there's no room. It's cute. We're gonna have a good Christmas. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna stop now. You have a good day.